Hey guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my fragrance recommendations for the Sephora sale. I will also be sharing with you guys the fragrances that I have on my wish list. So if you are interested in seeing them, please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. All right, you guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be focusing on fragrances that are geared more towards the season. So fragrances for fall and winter. Before I jump in, let me tell you guys the dates for the sale one more time because I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this. I'm hoping to post this before the sale starts. Rouge members get 20% off from October 31st to November 10th. VIB and insiders, the sale starts for you on the same day, which is November 4th to November 10th. And VIB gets 15% off and insiders get 10% off. And if you are not a part of the Sephora Insider program, it is free to sign up. I will have a link down below, and once you sign up, you instantly qualify for that 10% off. The first one that I have from Kayali is Yum Boujee Marshmallow. I don't know if you guys can see the dent in my bottle. I'm almost done with this fragrance and I already have a backup. This is one of my favorite Kayali fragrance. I would say this is in my top 5 for Kayali. This is a sweet, fluffy strawberry marshmallow type of scent, but it's not super heavy. It's one of my favorites and it layers beautifully. I low-key feel like this is probably one of the longest lasting Kayali fragrance. Sometimes I'll spray it on and I'll go nose blind, but everybody else around me can still smell it. I'll spray this on my jacket and then I can still smell it on my jacket the next day. It is a gorgeous scent, one of my favorites. It is sweet, it is girly, it is gourmand, but not too heavy. It is a beautiful scent. I'm not going to go too much with fragrance notes, but because Kayali has the notes on the back of the bottle, I'll just tell you guys. The key notes are freesia strawberry, pink marshmallow, coconut cream, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. This is probably one of the best strawberry gourmand fragrances that I own. Ever since I got Yum Boujee Marshmallow, a lot of the other strawberry fragrances that I used to love just smells a little synthetic to me. I don't know why, but this just smells like real juicy strawberry with vanilla and cream and marshmallow. It is beautiful. If you haven't tried Yum Boujee Marshmallow, highly recommend it. It's in my top 5 from Kayali. The next one is another one of my favorite Kayali fragrances of all time. This, I personally reach for it all year round, but I find out a lot of people love it for fall and winter, and I can see why, because once this fragrance sits in your collection and it's fully macerated, it smells even better, and it's just the perfect fall and winter vanilla. This is the one and only Kayali Vanilla 28. I don't know if you can see how dark my juice is. When you buy your bottle, it won't look this dark, so you have to like let it sit in your collection for a bit. I personally like to buy mine before it finishes so that way it can sit in my collection a little bit. This is your true vanilla extract with brown sugar and a little bit of musk. I call this my fixer. I use this to layer anything that needs that added vanilla touch. This is my second bottle of Vanilla 28 in a 100 ml. It is one of my favorite vanillas of all time, one of the best Kayali fragrances of all time. Like, this is a goated fragrance for Kayali, and I feel like both of these fragrances are in my top 5 Kayali fragrances, so definitely check them out. The next fragrance that I have, I know you guys already know I'm going to talk about this one, so let me just get it out the way. This is one of the newest fragrances from Ellis Brooklyn. This is the scent Queen's Caramel. This is the perfect fall and winter scent. If you want a edible, sweet, gourmand scent, but something that is still a little bit fluffy, a little bit light. Something about this fragrance that is very pretty. This has caramel, it has maple, which is beautiful. It has a little bit of like a cake feel to it, but at the same time still very pretty, still very feminine. If you love Yum Boujee Marshmallow from Kayali, I can see you loving Queen's Caramel from Ellis Brooklyn. Even though this one is a sweet caramel maple type of scent, very edible, it is not a super heavy scent. Something about Ellis Brooklyn fragrances that has this lightness to it, so even though it is a gourmand, I feel like it is still super wearable. Another one from Ellis Brooklyn that I think you should check out, this one is also perfect for layering. This is a body mist. This is the scent Marshmallow. I have a little dent in here. This is great for layering. Also, if you love Yum Boujee Marshmallow, I can see you loving this. The two layers beautifully together. Just a fluffy sweet marshmallow. This low-key performs like a perfume. It wears really well. Once again, it has that lightness that all Ellis Brooklyn fragrances have, but it's still very sweet, very gourmand. So if you haven't tried anything from Ellis Brooklyn and you're a gourmand lover, I would say Queen's Caramel or Marshmallow. or even both. The next one that I have is the perfect holiday scent. I feel like I talk about this every single time the Sephora sale comes around for the holidays, because it is just the perfect holiday scent, and it is very, very pricey. So if you're gonna get it, I'd suggest getting it when you can save a little bit. This is the one and only Kilian Angels Share. I'm still loving this fragrance years later. I recently finished up my travel size bottle, and I have a pretty decent dent in my full size. This is something that I personally only reach for during the holidays. Simply put, this smells like a freshly baked cinnamon apple pie with a little bit of like a rum note to it, some kind of bourbon, a little bit boozy, but it also has this expensive perfume note to it that makes it wearable and not too foodie. Like, it smells edible but not too foodie to where it's like off-putting. One that I only reach for during the holidays. I don't know if it's because I got it during the holidays. Like, whenever I spray this on, it just reminds me of Christmas. It is beautiful. One of my favorite scents from Kilian. Very pricey, so if you're gonna get it, I'd say sample before you buy. So start with a travel size. That's what I did, and then I worked my way up to the full size. I have two fragrances from Nest. The first one that I have is so underrated. One of you guys put me onto this a couple years back, maybe like a year or two ago, and it is one of my favorite fragrances. This is one of my signature scents. This is the scent Golden Nectar. It is a beautiful floral sweet vanilla with an ambery touch. This kind of reminds me of Commodity Gold, like not dupes, but you know that ambery vibe that you get from Commodity Gold. I get that in here paired with a sugary sweet floral and vanilla. That's the best way I can explain it. Very feminine, very pretty, very girly. One that is good for like everyday wear. I love to layer this as well. This is one that is just a easy reach all year round, but during the colder months it performs really, really well. One of my favorites from Nest. If you have not tried Golden Nectar, try it out. It is a beautiful signature scent. And then the next one that I have is one that I talk about every single time the sale comes around, because this is a very pricey product from Nest. This is the perfume oil. I have the Balinese coconut, and I also have the Madagascar vanilla. Nest recently changed their packaging, so yours might look a little different from mine's. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this one today is because Nest launched a Madagascar vanilla perfume, and I was able to smell it in store, and y'all, it smells identical to the perfume oil. So if you didn't want to break the bank on the perfume oil and you just wanted to get the perfume that is going to give you 97-98% similar vibe as the perfume oil, I'd go with the perfume. I'll have it linked down below. Just a pure vanilla with a tiny coconut touch. It is one of my favorites from Nest. This perfume oil, you use the tiniest bit, it will last hours on your skin, so it is worth the price point. But if you don't want to break the bank, I'd say get the perfume. It smells identical. Okay, you guys, I'm trying to finish my doubles before I go into my singles. I'm almost done. I don't have a lot. The next one that I have is from Phlur, another one that I talk about a lot during the Sephora sale or just in general, but this is probably my favorite scent from Phlur. This is the one and only Vanilla Skin. I'm on my second bottle of the perfume, and I'm almost done with my body mist. This is your signature type of vanilla. It is good during the summertime, but even better during the colder months because it has this woody touch to it. Not too woody at all, but just enough to help with like longevity. I'd say if I was like sweating vanilla, this is what it would smell like. It is vanilla, sugar, skin with a tiny bit of woodiness. The perfume and the body mist is identical, but now that I've tried both for a very, very long time, I'd say you'd get a little bit more woodiness from the perfume than you would the body mist. It's a little bit sweeter, a little bit creamier, but both smell absolutely amazing. If you're looking for another signature vanilla and something that is not cakey but just true pure vanilla, this is it. The next one that I have is a newfound love for me. This is from Henry Rose. This is the scent Dave. This is not your typical vanilla. It is vanilla, it is sweet, but it's also very pretty, a little bit light, a little bit sweet, a little bit nutty. It has a almond note in here, and I pick up on it. It is very nutty, true almond with a little bit of like a powdery cream to it. It smells so good. One of my favorites. I've been really enjoying this fragrance. Once again, it's not a pure vanilla scent. It's like vanilla almond with cream, if that makes sense, with a little bit of like a powdery tiny floral note to it. It smells divine. I've been really enjoying this. I don't think I have anything in my collection that smells like Dave. Closest scent that I can think of when it comes on to Henry Rose Dave is Italica from Xerjoff, and that is like a completely different scent. I think I'm just comparing it because of like the almond note in that fragrance. Completely different, but that's the only thing that I could think of. So if you want something that is a little bit more unique, this is it. This next one that I have, I'd say smell before you buy, but if you love certain fragrances, I can see you enjoying this one. This is a flanker of the OG Lancome La Vie Belle. This is La Vie Belle Vanilla Nude. To me, this smells like a sweet floral, so the OG Lancome La Vie Belle with a creamy vanilla note added to it, and it just amplifies the fragrance. Like, you're gonna get that sweet creamy vanilla, but you're also going to get that sugary sweet floral. Perfect for date night during the fall and winter. It is a very strong scent, so I'd say spray very lightly. Don't overspray this one. It can give you a headache if you do. It is a very grown scent. If you're familiar with the OG, that is a very grown sugary sweet vanilla floral, but I feel like adding that creamy vanilla to it tones it down a little bit, but it is still a very grown scent. So I'd say smell before you buy. Okay, you guys, I'm almost done. I have 3 more. This next one is very special to me. I'm also on my 2nd bottle of this one. When I just started to get into like collecting fragrances, this was one of my first vanillas, and I've loved it ever since, and I feel like I just fell in love with it again this fall. This is 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. It is a gorgeous sugary vanilla extract caramel type of scent with a little bit of woodiness to it. If you are familiar with Cheirosa 40 from Sol de Janeiro, this smells identical to Cheirosa 40. I've been wearing this one a lot lately. I low-key want to add Cheirosa 40 back to my collection because I finished up my body cream, finished up my body mist, and I have not repurchased it in a long time. And after using this a lot this fall, I want to repurchase that. I don't know if I'm supposed to get the body mist or if I should just get the body cream and layer it with this one, because the two pair really well together. If you're looking for a simple, slightly woody, sweet vanilla extract with a little bit of caramel to it, this is the one. It is a beautiful scent, signature scent type of vanilla. The next one that I have is one that I've been talking about for a year, maybe 2, I think. This is Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. This is the ultimate holiday scent. I'm on my 2nd bottle of this one as well. This is a true gingerbread cookie with a sweet vanilla frosting on top. Not super cakey, not super gourmand, but still gourmand. A very light take on a gingerbread cookie with a little bit of frosting, if that makes sense. It's not a super heavy scent. It is one that you have to overspray. I think that is why I finished my bottle so quick, because I'd overspray it. I layer it a lot. It is perfect for the holiday season. I think this is like my signature work scent during the holidays. As soon as Christmas comes around, this is what I'm wearing, and I layer it with everything. If you're looking for a fragrance for the holidays that gives you that nice sweet gingerbread vibe, this is the one. Another one that is very unique in my collection. I don't have a lot of like gingerbread scents. I think this is my only one. This year they did change the packaging. I repurchased mine last year because I finished my bottle. The bottle is still brown, but it has a red cap, and in previous years you could only get it in the full size. I believe this year they launched like a 10 ml or a 20 ml. I don't remember. Let me just check Sephora really quick. So I did check Sephora, and you can now get Ginger Biscuit in a travel size. It is 10 ml. If you don't want to commit to the full size, you can always pick the travel size up just to test it out for the holiday season. This is a limited edition, so if you're gonna pick it up, now is the time to do so. And then finally, one of the sweetest fragrances that I own, and another one that I reach for only during this time of the year because it's that thick, that sweet, and it's a body mist. It wears extremely well. One of my favorite scents from Sol de Janeiro. This is the scent Cheirosa 71. I think my top 3 from Sol de Janeiro is Cheirosa 71, Cheirosa 40, and Cheirosa 59. Highly recommend. This one is a freshly baked, warm macadamia cookie. It smells like a Christmas cookie. Love this for bedtime. Just another one that puts me in the holiday mood. If you want something that literally smells like a Christmas cookie, this is it. It is a very underrated scent from Sol de Janeiro because it is so sweet, but Gourmand lovers, definitely check out Cheirosa 71. As I said, another favorite of mine is 59 and 40. I'll also have them linked down below. Okay, you guys, so that is pretty much all the fragrances that I have. Let me just quickly tell you what's on my wish list. So the first thing that I have is one that is not available in Canada, but I'm hoping that by the time the sale starts, it will be. This is the newest from Skylar. It's the scent Double Dates. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. I've heard great things and I really want to get my nose on this one. The next one that I have on my list is one that I've already tried, but but I'm waiting for the sale so I can save a little bit. This is the Love Shack Fancy Secret Crush. This smells divine. I'm definitely picking this one up. I also have the new 7 Virtues Buttercream Haze. I did get a chance to smell this one, but it smells really good, but I'm on the fence. I don't know if it's a need for me, but it smells really nice. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. I also have the Salt and Stone Saffron and Cedar Hair and Body Mist. This smells so good. I really want to add this to my collection. I also have the Cheirosa 40 Body Mist. I'm debating if I'm going to pick up the body mist or if I should just pick up the body cream and layer it with my 7 Virtues. I also have the newest fragrance from Forever Mood. This is another one that is not available in Canada. I'm waiting. I'm hoping that by the time the sale starts, it will be, because I noticed a Forever Mood gift set that includes that fragrance. It is the new She Was Here perfume. I've heard great things about it, so if you've tried it, let me know what you think, but I'm really hoping that that's available in Canada by the time the sale starts. But that is pretty much everything that I have on my wish list. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your recommendations in the comment section down below. Once again, I will have everything linked down below for you guys in the order that I mentioned them, and if you do want to support my channel, all you need to do is shop through the links in my description. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.